Hello everyone, we are with Lu Yu. She's from KuCoin. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. So, hi everyone, this is Lu. I'm the head of KuCoin Labs, which is the investment and incubation arm of KuCoin.
Okay. Welcome, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
Okay, we have 4 questions for you. Let's start from the beginning. What do you think regarding the SEG's latest moves to crypto market? Do you think those are good for the market?
As probably you will know, SEC is looking at a lot of regulations for centralized exchanges mostly. Overall, I think it's a good idea because it can help regulate this area. I explain myself. So when you regulate as a professional of this area, we are not only limited in our daily operations, but by being well limited, we are also protected from all the harms we can receive as individuals.
Exactly.
So this is one of the best thing that can happen. So when regulation comes, it does not only protect the professionals, but it also protects the traders, the end users, and everybody that participates in this industry. So overall, it's a good thing.
Yeah, sure. Okay, thanks for your answer. The second question is, do you think the latest drop in the market is healthy? And does it tell us that more dump incoming?
I don't think the recent drop and the upcoming trends are necessarily linked, but mostly I think this year has been difficult for a lot of people, especially with COVID that has came for over almost 3 years already.
And it took a long time.
Yeah, very long time. So COVID plus the war this year plus the global economy and energy crisis. I guess the drop overall explains how people are feeling about the whole global market. So it's not just about crypto. I think it's also about inflation, also about local and global economy, politics, geopolitics, etc. So it does reflect people's emotions, like all the markets do. But I guess for the future, I wouldn't say there will be deeper dump because we can't really predict. But if we continue to have a very narrow atmosphere overall, no matter that's in industry and movies, politics, crisis, ecology, that probably will continue to impact all the people's feelings. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What do you suggest to our readers in order for them to read daily price action?
Everybody can't do the same research because we don't all have the same information channels and we don't use all the same tools. I mean, when you are a professional trader, you have a lot of tools and you can do statistics yourself and you can do a lot of things yourself. But when you are an individual just trading for small investments, I guess most importantly, you can try to follow good analytics. At least you can get to know what they think about things, but don't take it too serious, let's say, because beside from knowing other people's opinion, you should still know what are you investing in. So we always say do your own research, but it's really difficult, right, to apply.
But there must be some places to trust, right?
Yeah, I think YouTube actually is a very good place, and also there are a lot of presses and media like you guys, like Crypto.
Yeah, we're the biggest in Turkey, by the way.
So I do think you guys are releasing really qualified contents, and when you are speaking about things, you do not only talk about opinions, you also talk about facts and how facts were before, how it is now, how it could be maybe later on. So that's about opinion. But overall, I think for all individuals, reading about different aspects of how things were, how things are today, and different people's opinion on how it would be later on, would be very enriching in terms of forming your own ideas.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, the last one is, what do you think the next biggest development will be in the crypto ecosystem, and which projects do you think will lead this development?
So I do think for the next steps, let's say we're seeing a lot of traditional capitals and IPs and industries, Web2 internet companies are moving into Web3. And I think with NFTs and metaverses, GameFi, those would be very big windows to onboard newcomers and new flows into this industry to reinforce what we're already doing. By that I mean, for example, last year we had a really big bubble with NFTs and gaming. Those are good. but still, those are very new verticals. We know now that they do have economic value, and there are a lot of teams that are working into establishing, in the long term, their projects in those verticals. So now, actually, KuCoin Labs, for example, we are working with a lot of projects that are working in those spaces. For example, we are working, for example, with Universe, which is a metaverse SDK platform. So let's say metaverse SDK network. So they are, for example, merging online and offline metaverses using VR and using also their own blockchain, merging their Unity and Unreal into one single engine, so everybody can build very easily on their own chain. So ultimately become a metaverse hub. So those kind of infrastructures actually are helping developers, gamers, NFT creators to build a pound. So later on, they will have more, foundation, consistency in the underlying, level. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Would you
also.
like to add something?
It's my first time in Istanbul, so I think it's worth mentioning.
Did you like in Istanbul, by the way?
I really liked it. Actually, it surprised me to see so much cats in the streets, and they're really, really cute.
Yeah.
So actually, my stay here is mostly for my speech tomorrow. So we will be, explaining how KuCoin and KuCoin Labs is also helping startups in emerging countries, especially, for example, for Turkey, to grow. Which kind of people we are tackling into, who can join, our incubation and investments. So stay tuned for tomorrow then. Let's see.
All right.
Thank you.
We were here with Lou, and thank you for coming here, and you're always welcome here.
Yeah, thank you.